Yo, what's up guys? Kyle here today with another YouTube video, and I want to talk to you about like cashback on Kha'Zix or even like other champions. You can probably apply the same thing. So for me personally, to run cashback, also I'm doing Notepad format because I think it's like just easier to kind of explain it. So cashback is a rune that gives you 8% of gold back when you buy an item. So let's put that here. And to me, in my opinion, I think cashback is really good when you are playing lethality champions. So when I was playing Jace, where I still play Jace, and I want to buy Yumu's, basically Dirk items, it's really OP to have cashback because one, you like to have tier 1 boots on Jace, and two, your components are basically longswords. Two longswords into Dirk, and then more swords. You just keep buying swords, and then opportunity you have a pickaxe, etc. So for Kha'Zix, why it can be good, and the reason why you should run the second. So first let's talk about that. Reason why run it second is that first strike gives no damage, and if you ever get hit first, your rune, you don't have a rune anymore. And I know a lot of people talk about, oh, it makes me so much money, like at this point in the game. Like if you look at the average gold made by 20-25 minutes, when usually the game is pretty much decided, or it's like very much there's a clear winner, or maybe that's a bad way to say it. Like when you see the gold value that you have when you are a 2-item roll, it's not that high. It's like a couple hundred, and it's kind of whatever. And Kha'Zix as a champion at times will lack damage. I know I said a lot where it doesn't lack damage, but you do have to play it well for that to not be the case. But even then, even though I played the champion really well, I never run first strike because the rune is just so useless. But what's good about the rune, or about the sub-tree of it, like the sub-tree, so everything but the main keystone. So free boots, what do you call it, cashback, triple tonic, and cosmic insight. All of these sub runes make inspiration really OP. Before, inspiration was really broken, not just because of first strike, because of futures of Mario kits, I think that's what it's called. Free boots, the old free boots, cosmic, these are really OP, including with first strike. If those runes weren't that strong, I think first strike would have been whatever back in the day, honestly. Personally, I actually think that. But because the sub runes were so OP and they're still very strong, now you should just run in second. Because the primary first strike, they nerfed it a lot. Like before, it used to be really OP, really strong. You actually made real money pre 15-20 minutes where it actually impacted your item builds. So to me right now, ever since triple tonic buffs, secondary, you should always take free boots, cashback, plus triple tonic. You only take cosmic insight if you want to run ghost on Kha'Zix. Simple as that. And basically the build you want to run, when you play this build, you want to play full Dirk build pretty much. I've showed it in like previous build guides, where you basically go Yumu, opportunity, I don't know, more Dirk items like Edge of Knights. Sometimes you can go Axiom Mark at this point because it might be good, because if you are Wolf, you can go Serpents. You can go what else? It's usually like kind of the core items. I'm probably forgetting an item. And then you want to like, eventually you want to get Grudge, basically. You can go Hubris of this build, buying it first or second. Usually, I only buy hubris if I have perfect gold for it. So if I have full Yumu base, even full opportunity base, I'll always buy that, and I will not sit on call fields and whatever shit like bullshit just to save up for hubris. I'd rather just buy it seconds. So basically, it's just a perfect gold item for the first item. This is for first item. For second item, if you're planning to buy hubris for second item, make sure you are dropping a nuke. So loss of kills to buy hubris. Those are like kind of my takes on hubris. Like you need to, like after you get your first item and you're like on your like, let's say your first item plus you have another Dirk. You need to like on this timer, you need to get like 3+ kills, I would say, for you to buy hubris. The thing is, like, you can easily buy opportunity, a full opportunity or whatever from that, but you know, like, you need a lot of kills to buy this item, because you will really want to snowball the game more and more. When you buy hubris, you want to get more and more stacks. So this build, in my opinion, is really good if you know how to play this very aggressive style. Usually, your evolve order should always be Q into R or W, and then you want to go the last one. I mean, whichever one you didn't go, whichever one you prefer. But usually, I think, I mean, you just go whatever you want. And it's a very snowbally build. You should play very aggressive with it because you have so much raw damage, like output, because like you're just buying perma lethality, and you only buy the grudge if you really need it. Usually, I do this build when they can't really stack armor, so that means I don't actually need to buy grudge till like second last item, last item. So enjoy watching this game. Give this build a try. This build will definitely be good next season, but instead of like the Yumu whatever, it will be Umbral. Because it's giving a dust passive. I'll make a video on that. I'll be playing on PvE very soon. I heard it's very buggy right now, so I'm gonna give it like a week before I start playing on PvE. And yeah, I'll be making a lot of Kha'Zix videos, a lot of Kendrick Graves videos, and any other assassins. You know, let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna get into the video or the gameplay portion of the video and just commentate over that. And so, if you guys enjoy, it's kind of like beginning segments. Let me know, and if you guys want to see other champs, let me know. Enjoy the commentary. Okay, so very snowbally type game. To me personally, I like doing this build and I can incredibly snowball. So into Jace, I mean, Kha'Zix just shits on Jace super hard. Only thing you need to be aware of is getting Cheese Daddy Raptors level 1, because Jace is a really good Raptor taker. But pretty much, if you're able to full clear one time, Jace will never be able to face check you. That's pretty much TLDR. This game does go very, very spicy. I think I invade, so you know, be ready for it. I remember when I checked the VOD after to see like how do they know I'm invading. They had 2 wards. One ward in the line bush, so this bush, you know, that's like queuing. This bush was warded, and they also warded. They like double warded, basically. So, for this game, you see Jace is walking in. And he either fake warded, or he actually warded. So he could have done anything. So right now, I'm like planning to cheese a Jace. But yeah, either way, like this build, if you're able to snowball, it's very good. Like this game, they're pretty squishy, I would say. Edgena is a very good item to have, because they have TF and they have Blitz Hook. So I'm thinking about that. And here, I started Q because I want to have my leap, because I don't need my W to kill him. I just want to be able to jump onto him and then get the kill. And you know, I walk in here. I'm surprised like my 6th Sense didn't proc on that one ward. But yeah, I don't end up killing him here. Probably a slight misplay. I don't think I need to jump. If I held my jump more, probably could have been able to kill him. But it's okay. Jace here. Push him out again. And then yeah, finally the ward was pinged, and then I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. And that was the TF's award. But yeah, now I'm thinking about, okay, well, I did Raptors. I mean, he did Blues. That means I'm ahead in terms of leveling up my camps. So I'm just gonna keep leveling up my camps. Right now he's low, no flash. So next time I ever see him in the river, I can always kill him. With this build, you just want to hit your Dirk. You also want to run Treasure Hunter when you play this build. So your Treasure Hunter cashback. So infinite money glitch pretty much. And then you have Dark Harvest to, you know, abuse those items very, very hard. Here I'm killing the small ones first, because there's really no point to hit the big one. You could Q the big one, and then just hit the small ones with auto attacks, if you want to do this a lot more efficiently. But yeah, we're doing this because we want to level up our camps. And here, playing for Crab. Jace can't be anywhere on the map. Yeah, it's so small Raptor diff that I'm not level 3, by the way. Kinda annoying. But yeah, we're just thinking about like, okay, where can we play? And checking where the Jace is. Looks like he was actually able to clear all his camps, and now he's probably topside. And I have like no play. I'm thinking like maybe Jace's bots. We don't know. Because I did cross mid after the level 2 invade. So sometimes, you know, maybe Jungler might be scared to tap his bot side. And we gotta remember that I have my Raptors spawning very soon, and it's delayed because sometimes the camp glitches. If you don't kill the whole camp, it doesn't actually reset. You know, see that Jace didn't take my top side, and he's actually in this bush. And yeah, he's mogging me because he's level 4. But we do end up getting the crab, so it's okay. And this guy's no flash. I'm pinging that well, we all know he has no flash from earlier, and then yeah, we get the skill. I mean, he's just trolling. Pretty emotional. You're probably thinking like, oh, got pretty lucky. Yeah, I think I'm pretty lucky to get the skill or even this play, because I actually am behind in terms of like my camp tempo. He was able to full clear because his champ is very OP. What could I have done better? Well, maybe playing the invade routes a lot better, like the way I passed, because you know you should kind of assume what's water, what's not. And if the water was closer to the ramp where 6 Sense was spotted, you know, I would spot it instantly. But yeah, I probably could have pathed it better. And then when I crossed mid, I should just like straight up invade, force the invade on his bot side, honestly, instead of just like farming my camps. Because remember, he's no flash, and like 2 Qs will literally kill him, and he can't kill me in time because we're both level 2, and he needs 2 camps to hit level 3. I also need 2 camps to hit level 3. So yeah, that's probably the mistake. Here we're basing, we're gonna get Dirk Longsword, so this is like very good recall to have. You don't always need to go boots, you can just like skip it and just buy swords. But you know, here against TF Jace, it's very good to buy. Now we're going to our jungle, we're gonna clear our camps that we leveled up a while back, and then clear up blue. Our XP is pretty good, we can play the full dragon. Jace is for sure clearing up, because just based off his clear. And also the way he was at the crab with the longsword, I think. So that means he did his ball side camps based and did his top side camps afterwards. Huge Jace is mid right now. Maybe I should skip Grump and walk mid. Could have got a free kill, probably. Until way sooner. It's okay. And I'm paying attention to if ball into play. And we see TF right now pushing mid wave. I see, oh wait, this guy's kind of trolling. Never mind, just do dragon. I think, and if you see TF or like a laner pushing out a wave, actually trying to get it out, like you see him like they're pushing out full cannon wave, you should probably go for the kill and flash for them. It's probably really worth to play for. And then, yeah, we're just gonna take his drag. When you have Dirk on Kha'Zix, you dragon pretty fast. See how fast we did it. Now Jace can't be anywhere. We also hit our triple tonic pot. So any fight we get, we pop this pot, we get like 700 gold plus in stats, and we can kill anything on our screen. They swapped the side lanes. And now I'm playing for camps. Thinking about playing for grubs maybe. We did do a pretty early Drake. Swapping all around. We're all in a call. We actually win this 2v2, so I really want to take this fight, but because Poppy's here, I cannot take it. Now I just have to wait. Just wait to play it slow. And here I actually do a very insane play. You know, I catch them off in the rotation because I never saw them drop a ward. And I get the kill on the Jace, which was pretty good. And right now Jace is behind me. So I just sit in this bush, because if he walks into me, I can go on to Jace. If he doesn't, then I go on to Poppy like this. And I kill both of them. And Jace is still behind me. I don't know, I'm pretty sure he's on my Krugs. Okay, there he is. And right now I have to wait for my C's, right? I can't really walk up. I need to be careful. I don't want to die for free. And you see when I have my E up, waiting for my cooldowns, this is where I flash for the Jace. Because right now, my flash EQ will kill him. Because look how much damage I have. Dirk and Dark Harvest and the champion with no armor, you will always kill. And you would never kill there with first strike. I'm pretty sure. Actually, maybe I overkilled him there. I'm actually not sure. But in that case, but usually like Dark Harvest, that's why I like Dark Harvest a lot more. This champion is really good with getting kill resets. And usually because he has a decent amount of damage already on its own when targets are isolated, you don't really need to... You can take a very scaling rune. First Strike is also a scaling rune too, but Dark Harvest scales a lot harder with 15 stacks. 15 plus stacks, you are doing some insane damage. And now we got our first cashback purchase. We got some swords, and we're gonna keep buying sword components until we end the game, pretty much. That's all you have to do. It's gonna be the same exact thing next season. It might even be better next season because the game should be very fast paced. The faster you can farm, the better. You can also do this build with Profane. They're both good. I see Jace here. You just can't play the game. Yeah, big fan of Profane, big fan of Umbro. I do like my good old Yumu's, you know, buying Yumu's opportunity, etc. Always liked it. But yeah, now we're looking just to farm every single camp. This is what you should do next season too. Just farm everything you can on your screen. If there's no camps to do objectives. If there's no objectives to do camps. If there's both aren't up, then look for a champion to farm. And that's just how you play jungle and Kha'Zix, especially with Q Evolve. You always want to make sure you're trying to do something, because Q Evolve is an evolve that's really good in the early to mid game. It's kind of whatever in late game. It's kind of like niche. It like, kind of depends whether it's very useful or not. And I only took 2 grubs there because I'm getting collapsed on. And also, you get Fear Strength from 2 grubs at least. So, that's all you really need to do. Hope you guys do abuse this build for your end of season climb, because I actually think it's a very great build. You can do this with Profane, so they're both fun. Okay, I'll know the kill. So here you can look to buy Axiom because it's just cheap. If you notice, like all the items you kind of want to buy are all the cheap ones, like 2700 gold, 2600 gold, 2800 gold. So always look to buy these ones, these items, and not like heroes or whatever, unless you're like omega rich. If I was able to like EQ in time there, Poppy could die while I get ulted away. I just had to buffer it. Yeah, you just look to farm a lot because you do clear camps very fast as Kha'Zix when you buy 80 items, a lot of 80 items. When you're on Bruiser, you actually clear camps very fast. And now I'm looking to do something because I have no camps up right now. Well, I have Krugs, but it's in Narnia. So here I'm planning to choose the Jace because he was on Krugs, so I'm waiting here to put the wall. So being here, and we get another kill. Buffered my Q with his hammer E. Now we take his Raptors, and that's what you do as a jungler. You know, we have our next item in like 200 gold, 200 gold, because we have 2 longsword. So we played to do the Drake, I'm to do my bot camps. You can also recall and buy CD boots, like Brutalizer, and instead look to buy Axiom, or you can look to buy Opportunity here. That just depends what you evolve second. If this game actually went the distance, because they're gonna FF at 15, because they're getting shit on I would probably evolve, like, I'll probably go R evolve, and my build would be like Yumu's plus whichever cloud item you prefer, maybe an Axiom Mark into Edge Knights, Axiom Mark, having both, then buying my Grudge, finally. That's what my build would be. And I would definitely go CD Boots, just to have my Edge Knight on a lower CD. You can also go Merchaz if you want to. But I think I would rather build CD Boots usually in these cases. Now we're buying opportunity. We're gonna get another cashback refunds, I guess. Another longsword. So usually you can always buy a longsword when you play cashback. It's pretty nice. And so yeah, we're opening up on the map, looking for another fights. We're almost at 11, so ideally, if I can hit 11 for a fight, it would be really good. But you know, sometimes it's not always the case. Sometimes you just have to go fights and send it with the boys. But try not to get too warped into that. Always try to play for your own conditions, because you are playing a champion that does, if it does get behind, you are pretty useless sometimes. So you know, farm for 11, always guaranteed. Cannot go wrong. And now we're yeah, I don't want Bull Heralds right now, so I'm looking to go into bot side, maybe counterplay their cross map play because they're not pulling the Heralds, or maybe even play bot side camps and you see they're making a cross map play because they're thinking, oh, we might play strong side the Heralds. They got all of the minion, interesting. And now we're here, we're gonna probably one shot both. This is the power of the lethality items, pretty crazy. We get another 2 kills, and we evolve our ultimates. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this kind of video, let me know. I'm gonna play this build more soon. I'll try it out for you guys in a more like competitive game. This game was kind of one-sided, but it was more to talk about, you know, cashback and how good it is, and how you guys can use it for your end season climb pretty much. So, you know, thanks for watching. They're gonna FF the game in a second. Let me know if you guys have anything in the comments down below. In terms of like if you want me to see to play certain champs, certain like content ideas, etc. So yeah, peace, and see you guys in the next video.